This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories.
And welcome to my review of the Invincible Season 3 premiere. And I'm gonna do my best not to spoil the future events of this because in the time between me watching Season 2 and Season 3, I have read the entire comic series, so since this is so accurate to it, I know exactly where this is going. But yeah, honestly, this is honestly just really exciting, really well done, and I can't wait to see where it continues to. And just a quick note for next week, I will have new Mortal Kombat footage with some of the characters that came out after Omni-Man's launch, but didn't have a chance to record it before I did this review. So, yeah, just side note for that. But honestly, this was just such an exciting episodes, because it was a 3 episode premiere. Definitely took a while to get through it, but I enjoyed it just so much going into episode 1. Yeah, I knew exactly where this episode was going because of the comics, but it was still exciting to see. And everything with all the heroes being captured was interesting, and just seeing Mark going and, well, first failing with confessing his feelings, but then later being able to do it was interesting, and just everything with Invincible in this was just really great. Throughout episode 1, it just helped push further and further for him preparing for this Viltrumite invasion, but also with him having to have this relationship with Oliver. I think Oliver was just really great in this, and his actor's doing such a great job. But yeah, honestly, just getting through this episode, a lot of interesting stuff, and I love that final fight. Dax Seismic's feat was good, and Mark's reaction to just everything that Cecil was doing was great. Him going after him was also really awesome to see, and honestly, just going into episode 2, that conflict was great. I think that the fight between Mark and just really everything Cecil could throw at him was just really well done. It was really awesome to see, and going to the Guardians, it was honestly it's a great scene. It was great to see that in animation, and yeah, I read it in the comics, but it was just so much cooler to see it with voice acting and the fully animated. And yeah, honestly, just them saving Mark and that split in the Guardians right after they managed to reform was really interesting. And also there's the fact that they reveal that basically everyone is alive, and yeah, it was honestly, the blow didn't happen as hard to me since I already knew that Kate was alive because of the comics. So yeah, honestly, it still is a little disappointing that that giant battle left actually no one dead when it looked like there's a good chance at least one of them was dead, but just based on the fact that I've had just under like a year to sit with that, yeah, honestly disappointed, but I'm content with it at this point. Now going on to just some of the other stuff with that, I think the conflict between really just everything that happened with Mark was great, and him managing to go and put things together with Eve, and then also everything with just all this other stuff going on. I think that the little storyline with Nolan and Alan was good, but also I really enjoyed seeing Cecil's origins. I don't think I remember seeing that in the comics. If I did, it was only brief, and I'm assuming if it was shown, it would have been shown in one of the many tie-ins to this universe where Invincible was the main series, but there were stories about really everyone else. And yeah, honestly, it was just cool to see that. Continuing on to more things, I just really am excited to see where this goes, but going into episode 3 with Oliver taking on his identity as Kid Omni-Man and Mark becoming Invincible, which is just as funny as it was in the comics, because him being confused for a new hero was pretty funny, and I do like Eve teasing him. Honestly, I think that the relationship is great in this, and it's far better than the one between Mark and Amber, which, I mean, it was fine. I'm one of the people who hated that character completely, but yeah, honestly, I think that it's just so much better they go with this one, which is from the comics. And I think, as I've mentioned a few times before, I'm so glad they didn't go the Arrow route where they have Mark wind up with a character that he wasn't with. So, yeah, honestly, just going through it, it was just super interesting to see. I really enjoy the conflict of this with that absolutely brutal murder of the Maulers by Oliver, but also him trying to figure things out. And again, Oliver's actor is just really great. I think that he's really doing a good job being emotional and showing he cares for some life, but not all of it. They just chose a really good actor to play a younger version of him. And as you could basically tell from how quickly he's aged, yeah, he's gonna have another growth spurt soon, but I'm not sure if they're gonna keep the same actor for him or if they're gonna get another new actor. But yeah, honestly, just going through this, it was interesting. I think that, yeah, it was a little awkward seeing that new relationship that Debbie has and her just telling him the secrets of her family. But same thing happens in the comics. And again, if there was any real major shock or problems with it, I thought it was handled a lot better in this. Don't remember exactly how it was in the comics, but I don't think Mark ever has that full conversation with his mother about forgiving her and her apologizing for not asking him. But yeah, honestly, it was really great. They are really good with the time they use in this. And just as a prediction, the show does still have a good amount left. The first two seasons were roughly adapted from the first compendium omnibus of it, so I'm assuming that this season and the next season will roughly cover volume two, and then I'm assuming probably another three to do the final one to give the final storylines justice. So really looking at it, we're at season three right now, and I'm predicting at least another 5 seasons. So I think there's at least 8 seasons of Invincible, and that's all. Of course, could be maybe one more if they want to put in a little bit more original content into it. But yeah, honestly, really, really enjoyable. I just really love the characters and everything. Everyone in it was super well done, and it's also nice to have that little cameo from Art making the new suits. I always love just to see a little bit of Mark Hamill and just going through really everything else. Cast of Invincible is it's just amazing. I really just can't wait to see where this goes. Love some of the brutality of the fights where especially when going up after people that are either technically not alive or duplicates. Mark absolutely just goes into them, and his entire thing with Cecil was just amazing. With that final threat where he's like, "If you come by my family again, I will kill you." Just truly, truly amazing. I mean, I just really loved this season just so much. 3 episodes in, and yeah, we're just under halfway done because it's another 8 episode season. But yeah, honestly, I'm just so excited to see where this goes. I think that everyone is amazing. I cannot wait to see where they're going. Well, technically I know where they're going, but to see just exactly how they go and adapt it. If they do have some things out of order or toss some stuff around. And yeah, honestly, that's really all I have to say. I'll just talk about one thing now. But if you haven't, fully confirmed who that was at the end, and you don't want spoilers for really some future stuff in the comics about who that was at the end, then I recommend you just leave now and let me know what you think so far in the comments. I'll see you in the next episode of Legends and Theories, but just to continue on, yeah, that is Angstrom Levy in the background. He is still alive and he was not killed. So that does take a lot of weight off of what happened to Mark, but it still is interesting for, him to think he's killed and him to still be spying on him. He never goes to the same level of his major antagonist in the rest of it, and yeah, it's a little disappointing, but honestly, it is just going to be interesting to see what happens, especially with this version, to have it revealed to Mark that he didn't kill him. But I don't think that's going to be revealed at least this season. I feel like it'll probably be saved for next season. But yeah, as I was saying, I am predicting it, at least from this point, another 5 seasons of this, and I'm really excited for that. And I could easily see them going at least, maybe tossing some more original stuff in and making it 9 seasons. But I feel like at that point it's probably at the limit of it, and I don't think it should go for 10, but I feel like 8 is the perfect ideal, just giving them some time to go and just flesh things out just a little bit more and have some more time for some final arcs. But yeah, honestly, just really, really loving this. Love the length and that really there's no other really animated shows I can think of that have nearly hour-long episodes. They easily probably could, if they really wanted to, split this into a 16 episode season and cut these episodes in half. They could do that because the story sometimes is not fully connected, but yeah, honestly, just really nice that they do it as these longer episodes, fully intended for adults, so you're able to sit down and enjoy them. Yeah, it is a little bit of a pain in the butt to especially find 3 hours to sit down and watch this. And the only reason that this video is coming out today is because it was completely dead at work today and I got to leave early because I just really wanted to watch this. So that's the only reason this video is out today. If I had to go to work, I'd only be like middle of episode 2 right now and would not have this out until tomorrow. But yeah, honestly, just really, really enjoyed this. They did such a great job. So excited to see how they continue. This is a great adaptation, and I want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories.
Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.